What's up? Much love and respect to everyone watching. This video is going to be about anyone who may be spending too much time on YouTube or any social media platform, because it's no secret that a lot of these platforms can be very addicting and they can take up a lot of our time if we're not careful. And this video is pretty much for anyone, but it's specifically for people who follow the Bible, because even though there's a lot of good videos on YouTube and people may put spiritual videos out and they may even read the Bible or have Bible verses in their videos, it doesn't replace us spending personal time with God and with Christ and having a personal relationship with them for ourselves. And I think that's where some of us may be falling short at, because it's one thing to watch a lot of videos, but it's another thing to, completely try to change your life and start walking in the Word and doing what the Lord tells us to do. I mean, to be honest, I don't think the devil really cares about how many videos you watch or how many messages or preachers you watch or how many Illuminati videos you see where people are getting exposed and things of that nature. If your life isn't changing, it really doesn't matter. I mean, the devil only cares about souls. So if you're watching something constantly and you're being entertained or even learning something but you're not putting action behind it, then it's really not benefiting you. The only way that we can truly get close to God and to Christ is through reading the Bible daily and through praying daily, and also through fasting. Of course, there's other ways as well, but from my experience, those are some of the main ways that can get you closer to the Most High and to Christ. And please keep in mind, I'm not saying don't watch YouTube videos. Of course, I've been watching YouTube videos for years, and I make videos and things of that nature, but you have to have a good balance, because you don't want to be overconsumed by all this entertainment and different content. So just in my opinion, I think it's good to unplug from a lot of these platforms sometimes and just to take a break and to have your own thoughts. And that goes for anyone's channel, even if it's a spiritual channel. I think it's good to unplug. It goes for my channel or anyone, because only you can get closer to the Most High. People who make videos are here to help you. I mean, we can only plant a seed or water a seed, but we can't help make you get closer to the Lord. So I mean, we just have to be very careful, because I mean, the devil is very sneaky and he has a lot of tricks. It's really no different than someone who may go to church every week, and the only time they read the Bible is when they're in church and when the pastor tells them to turn to a certain scripture. That's the type of things that the devil likes, because you're really not having your own relationship with the Lord. You're just doing what somebody tells you to do. This especially goes for content creators as well. I mean, even more so, because you have a bigger responsibility, especially if you say you're teaching the Bible. So you definitely have to be doing your best to live what you're actually talking about. So I'm gonna read this verse real quick. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, and it goes, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." So yeah, like I said earlier, the devil is very sneaky, and even though YouTube can be used for good or evil, the devil will always try to put little traps in there to get us off track. So I'm gonna read this next verse. This is Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, and it goes, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success." So yeah, it's always going to go back to studying the Word for ourselves and getting closer to God and getting closer to Christ for ourselves. We don't want to overconsume anything, and even though I'm talking about YouTube right now, it can go for anything that we can get caught up in, as far as spending too much of our time or just doing things we shouldn't be doing. And we definitely don't want to have any insatiable desires, because the enemy will always try to use our weaknesses against us. That's why prayer and fasting is so important. But I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up there. I appreciate everybody who watched the video, and at the end of the day, the Lord is always in control, and he will always have the final word. I'm out. Peace.